Coming up on Mountain News this morning, for some people, the holidays can be the loneliest time of the year, especially for those battling addiction. Plus, officials want to remind you to support local businesses as holiday shopping season continues.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Madison Carmouche. We are inching up to that 5 o'clock mark this Tuesday morning, and today is December 3rd. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Desmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Now, Megan, it's not Christmas, but there was definitely a white Christmas outside when I walked out.
Definitely had that snow chances that came in last night. It was quite beautiful, and I'm very thankful to see that snow on the ground this morning. But it is tapering off as we're heading into the morning hours of your Tuesday. But let's take a look at that London Corbin Airport, where you can see this white Christmas, almost that beautiful white layer on the ground. We didn't see much, less than 1 inch across the area, but overall just beautiful. And we have those temperatures in the mid-20s right now. So while the snowflakes were nice to see, the temperatures are not welcome. We're looking at the upper 20s across the entire area. Some places even colder, 21 right now in Wise. So again, it's just a cold morning. Make sure you start up your car a little bit before you leave to warm it up. But those forecast highs will not be getting that much warmer, as we are in the low 30s for today. And as we're in Wise, we're not going to get past the 20s. 27 is your high. And looking at that satellite and radar, you can see just the lingering amounts of snowfall pushing through our areas. That will be clear in just a little bit. But for your day planner, there you go. Nice and cloudy in the morning. We'll have that sun peeking out and clear skies overnight. Madison.
All right, Megan, thank you. The holiday season brings many people together, but it also sees an increase in alcohol consumption. Officials say people who deal with alcohol use disorder may feel tempted to drink because of complex family dynamics. Brightview Outreach Coordinator Ariel Smith is in long-term recovery and says feeling left out during holiday gatherings sometimes leads people to drink.
I jokingly tell people, I'm like, get a Red Bull, like, just, so that way you are drinking something, but you're not participating in that aspect. And I think going over coping skills of like, you can have a good time without drinking.
Smith adds, if you happen to relapse during the holidays, reach out to your support system as soon as possible. If you or a loved one are struggling with alcoholism, you can call 988 to speak with a counselor. Kentuckians can now find healthcare providers that are authorized to issue medical cannabis to patients through a new portal. Seeing an authorized medical cannabis practitioner in person is the first step for patients to become a medical cannabis cardholder. A nurse practitioner in Lexington says she's getting many phone calls from patients with questions about the process.
I'm excited because I'm going to make a difference in people's lives. So as a provider, I need to decide if you do indeed need medical cannabis.
The State Office of Medical Cannabis says qualifying conditions include cancer, chronic pain, epilepsy, multiple sclerosis, chronic nausea, and PTSD. The Kentucky Senate announced its 2025 committee chairs, vice chairs, and co-chairs. The Judiciary Committee will be headed by two lawmakers from our area, Senator Brandon Storm as chair and Senator Philip Wheeler as vice chair. The Education Committee will be headed by Senator Steve West as chair and Senator Lindsey Teichner as vice chair. These are just some of the committee assignments. They will go into effect starting with the 2025 General Assembly on January 7th. Cyber Monday is one of America's biggest shopping days of the year. While the day of sales is over, financial experts are warning of the higher risk of things like credit card fraud and identity theft. Shane Insminger with Central Bank says fraudsters are getting more creative with modeling phony websites after real retailer sites. He advises to always pay attention to the URL and the site's payment methods.
So always look for the S after the HTTP in front of the business name. If they don't offer a payment service like PayPal, Apple Pay, which stores all your card information if you choose to put it in there, and then when you do your transaction online, it tokenizes. In other words, it doesn't send the merchant your 16-digit card number.
Experts also say you should always be wary of random text or emails advertising discounts. If you are not signed up for those alerts, chances are it's a scam. The deals of Thanksgiving shopping weekend are a thing of the past, with Cyber Monday wrapping up yesterday. But folks throughout the Commonwealth are still stressing the importance of shopping local in the midst of this holiday season. Downtown coordinator for the city of Corbin, Jacob Rowan, says making sure to support businesses in small towns is crucial for the economy.
So that keeps those storefronts full and keeps, instead of vacant, dilapidated spaces in your downtown, who wants to drive through a downtown with the empty storefront littered all through downtown? So as you shop local, that money stays local, and that keeps a business in a storefront downtown.
Rowan says supporting your neighbors in the mountains will continue to help economic growth, as well as a chance to get to know your community. And just in time to buy some Kentucky-themed Christmas gifts, the Commonwealth's first online confiscated alcohol auction is underway, featuring rare bottles like Old Rip Van Winkle and Blanton's Single Barrel Gold. Proceeds will support programs like Project Prom, Project Graduation, and responsible alcohol education at 10 Kentucky colleges. The auction, which is open to the public but not liquor license holders, runs through December 11th. So far, nearly 70,000 bids have been placed. For details, visit abc.ky.gov. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, there is bipartisan backlash to Hunter Biden's pardon as some lawmakers criticize the president's decision.
And snow is falling this morning. Are we done with the snowfall this week? I'll have that answer coming up.